Hello, family. You're most welcome once again. Joseph Olule is my name, and this is my channel. Well, have you heard the word mommy's boy or daddy's girl? You know, it's ridiculous that we tend to play with words that suggest wounds, with words that suggest misalignment, with words that suggest wrong parenting, with words that suggest that somebody is not healthy, but we take it as something that is, perfect, sounds good, sounds well. But today I want to break down the dynamics of the word mommy's boy. I will deal with mommy's boy today. Perhaps I will deal with daddy's girl another day. Now, if you want to find out the real issue going on here, pay attention. Well, this usually happens when the mother raises the boy or the child in the manner that she is idealizing the boy or the son to be her husband. Now, you're going to be shocked because I've mentioned that, but don't be, because I will explain to you. Now, it usually happens if a mother is raising the child alone as a single mother, or it happens if the dad is present but is really not performing his duty as a husband. He is abandoning her, he is not present in the family, perhaps he's busy with work, he's not always present emotionally, or this woman lost her husband and the issue now here is that she is a widow, or the husband is just distant, abandoned her, or he's on and off. Today he is with her, the next day he's not with her. So what a woman does when she has a son who is a boy, she raises him to be opposite of the father. In her mind, she is idealizing him to be the perfect husband. She's trying to raise him. Of course, she has good reasons. Don't be like your dad. I want to raise you as a good son. I want to raise you as someone present. I want to raise you as a man who is present emotionally. She even starts calling him the man of the home. Now, the problem with that is the idealization makes the boy to be a surrogate husband. That's why she now starts to get emotional fulfillment from the boy. Of course, physically, she's not crossing the boundaries, but emotionally already, she's crossing the boundaries that a parent is supposed not to cross with a child. So she becomes emotionally demanding for this young boy. So this young boy now starts making the mother happy. That's why when the boy is away, she wants to call him. And when she calls him, it is not the boy depending on the mother to be happy. It's the mother depending on the boy. I've been here worried, but now I've talked to you, I'm fine. What is happening there? The mother is now using the boy to get emotional fulfillment, which is not the right thing. Actually, it was supposed to be the other way around. It should have been the boy calling the mother for emotional dependency, for emotional fulfillment. That is why when this boy grows up and becomes a man now, and he wants to marry, the mother is now going to feel threatened. She's going to feel replaced because another woman is going to be getting the emotional fulfillment she has been getting. So that is why usually the mother, knowingly or unknowingly, starts fighting the wife, starts fighting the fiancé, starts fighting the woman you're trying to marry. You understand? So it is because she's feeling threatened. She's now usually acting as the first wife. Actually, she's already feeling like she's going to be replaced. Why? Because she crossed the emotional boundaries which she was not supposed to cross. Ideally, she was supposed to leave this boy. She was supposed to help him, nurture him, but instead she nurtures him for her purpose. She nurtures him to start emotionally fulfilling her. She nurtures him to make sure that he is the one now replacing or putting on the shoes of her husband. So when you hear the word mommy's boy, it is usually that is the issue that is happening. And by the way, if you're getting married to such a person and you're a woman, be careful. You need to find out first, has this boy individuated? Has this man individuated away from that control? Because his mother is going to control your marriage. He is always going to be listening to her. And now she has control over him. She can just decide to be moody. And the boy will be restless. Your husband will be restless until the mother is happy. Because she's going to start saying, you are the one who makes me happy. So if you marry such a man, just know you have married someone who is still emotionally invested. In fact, he's not going to emotionally leave his mother. He's going to be invested there because he feels the responsibility to be the one satisfying his mother emotionally instead of you now his wife. You understand? Remember, initially, the mother herself was raising him to be the present husband. Now, she was supposed to teach him that for him to be present for his wife. But now, because the mother looked at him as the husband, it means now you are two wives under one man. So if you don't check this, the mother is going to control your marriage. If you don't check this, the mother is going to make sure she's controlling him, manipulate him, and you will be restless in that marriage. Dear woman who is getting to marry this kind of man, first ascertain, has he separated himself from that? Does he make his own decisions? Does he decide for himself? Does he make decisions alone? Does he feel any guilt when his mother tries to trap him or he is standing on his feet? Remember, when somebody is marrying, it says the young one leaves his family to go and cleave to his wife, to go and cleave to her husband. Such a man cannot cleave to you. You will be two women, not just women, but two wives in his life. And that is always the vibe and the energy you're going to feel in that marriage or in that relationship. Do yourself a favor. First ascertain that and find out. And then if you are a man who grew up under those conditions, maybe even right now you were a boy, but that's the kind of relationship you have with your mother. You actually call yourselves best friends and you know, I'm the one who makes her happy. You know, I have to call her if she's angry. When she has an issue, she doesn't call. First of all, that is wrong. When your parent has an issue, they are supposed to share with either a counselor, a psychologist, a therapist, a pastor, or someone who is their friend, their class, someone who is at their age, their peer, not you. You are a child. So that is first of all wrong. So if you are such a boy living like that, you need to make sure that you heal, you individuate yourself from that. You have to draw boundaries because your mother has already gone beyond her boundaries emotionally. You need to understand that that is very important. Most people don't check this, and that's how they end up in marriages where the mother still controls. Or your mother can sabotage your marriage. She always picks a woman who she can also control. When you try to get your own woman who suits you, she has to first check and she manipulates. She has to first try to, put her baits. If she looks like she's not controllable, of course she will get a reason to say, that woman is not good for you. That woman is, I can't let my son marry that. I'm only looking out for you. And yet in actual sense, the issue is she has ascertained that this woman is not controllable, but you are controllable. So be careful, brothers. I want to rescue you from this drama. Even you sisters, make sure you don't marry such a person. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much. Continue tuning in for more nuggets. Joseph Olule, don't forget. Cheers.